Well, in a historic move, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has inaugurated a community called Trump Heights in the Golan Plateau. Now, this was done in honor of U.S. President Donald Trump. Netanyahu unveiled a Trump Heights sign to mark the site of the new settlement in the disputed territory. Remember, earlier this year, Trump recognized Israeli sovereignty on Golan Heights. Earlier, Israel had issued a statement, and I quote here, expressing gratitude for the American recognition of Jerusalem as a capital of Israel and the recognition of Israeli sovereignty on the Golan Heights, led by President Donald Trump. It was decided to establish a new residential community on the Golan Heights called Trump Heights. Now, Golan Heights is a disputed landlocked plateau which is bordered by Israel, Lebanon, Syria and Jordan, a strategic area that Israel seized from Syria, in fact, in the 1967 war. Israel's 1981 annexation of the 1,200 square kilometers of the Golan has never been recognized by the international community. Around 18,000 Syrians from the Druze sect remain in the occupied Golan, and some 20,000 Israeli settlers live there in over 33 settlements. A massive power outage blacked out two South American countries entirely, leaving around 48 million people without any power or electricity. There was a massive power outage in Argentina and Uruguay. The outage, in fact, was caused by a failure of the Argentina interconnectivity system. Argentina's Energy Secretariat has said that the causes have not been determined yet and are being investigated. Argentinians who voted to elect governors in several provinces reportedly cast vote in candlelight. As of now, electricity services have been restored to more than 50% of the South American countries. Now, Argentina and Uruguay have a common power grid centered on the binational, to the Grande Dam. Now, days after bloodshed and unabated violation of human rights, efforts are being made to pull Sudan out of a political turmoil. The head of the Arab League held talks with the head of the ruling military council in the Sudanese capital of Khartoum. Ahmed Abol Ghait said that his meeting with General Abdel Fattah Burhan was positive as it discussed possible solutions to the political crisis. Remember, Sudan has recently faced a violent military crackdown in which more than 100 civilians were killed. A crackdown left pro-democracy protesters angry and unwilling to take part in negotiations. It was after a day of civil disobedience that both sides found a middle ground and agreed to negotiate. But the situation is so tense that Ethiopian Prime Minister has had to intervene to mediate the talks. Now, meanwhile, Sudan's ex-president Omar al-Bashir appeared in public for the first time after he was ousted by military. Bashir has been charged with corruption charges. He has been accused of money laundering and financing terrorism.